shame. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, man. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week.
From there, you're gonna break your hip again. Oh, hey everyone, it's your boy Hamilton Homegrown. And you know what? AKA Best Glizzy, or whatever you know me as. It's me. Anyways, we already have a couple great, amazing, a group of great, amazing people in chat. Buds and Hazard, John's Arcade Cards and more, Ryder58, all amazing people. How's it going, everyone? Now, today's gonna be a special live stream because we have a special guest. Hey, what's up, Juan? And let's bring that guest up. So without further ado, here is my special guest.
Hello.
Hi. Oh.
Hi.
What's up, Tits
Hi.
McGee? How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm distracted.
I don't have any filters on right now, like Misty.
Oh, so we're gonna
look okay without any filters?
Yeah, you look hot. You look hot. Except, your attitude kind of brings you down. Like let's say like you look like an 8, but then once you start talking, goes to a 6.
That's kind of like you.
Yeah. I'm a solid 5. I'm a solid 5. 5 is average, so.
Look at my popcorn. It's red.
Speaking of average, we have some above average people in chat. Now, I've gotten a strike on my main channel, so if everyone could please smash the thumbs up, and if it's possible, share out the stream. That way we can get more than 4 people up in chat. So there's been a lot going on lately. Now, first I'd like to talk about our friend David, aka Slab City News. Now,
Slab Shitty Poo.
Yes, Flabby City Stinky Poo. Now, let's give everyone a quick rundown on who he is and what this person's about. So, Slab City News is a horrible, toxic troll, and he went, and all right. So he's got beef with Good Job Buddy. He went and tagged Good Job Buddy's kid in multiple posts that were sexual, that were lewd, and, to me, that's child grooming, sexual interference, sexual harassment. It's something. And David SCN fucked up. What do you think, Natalie?
So would you like me to show the proof that he reached out to an 8-year-old boy?
Oh, yes, we would like to see the proof that David Nags, a.k.a. Slab City News, reached out to a little boy.
You got it.
And while you're doing that, I'll just sit here looking stupid.
No, so I could talk while I pull it up, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, so pretty much when you at an 8-year-old boy and you then include sexually explicit material, or you try to turn them against their parents, I don't see how that's not grooming. Can you explain how that would not be grooming?
That is 100% grooming.
Okay.
That is, and when we say at, that means that Slab City News tagged somebody's child, Good Job Buddy's child, in sexually lewd, disgusting posts.
Yes.
And then Azel, I don't know, we'll get to him. We'll get to him or her, whatever he identifies as this month. What's up, Sam? So, yeah, that's effed up. And now you got Nikki riding the coattails like, how's that grooming? It is.
So, if adding is the same as messaging someone, because on YouTube, there's not an inbox. If there was an inbox, who do you think would be in the 8-year-old boy's inbox?
There actually is. You can message people on YouTube from one creator to another.
Well, are they like how?
It's like in your copyright area on your YouTube Studio desktop version.
Really?
Jeffro, yeah.
Wait,
Message
so if
you.
I were to go check that right now, do you think people have messaged me on there?
I doubt it. Nobody uses it. I'm pretty sure you might have to be monetized just to be able to do it. I'm not 100% sure how it works.
So if you have to be monetized, then it's not like an inbox that anybody can just write to. It's like one monetized YouTube employee to another. But
Yeah.
because of the 8-year-old boy is not monetized, and because Slab Shitty Poo isn't monetized, they can't message each other. But if they had access to, he would have.
Yeah, well, I mean, leaving comments on a child's page, tagging a child, mentioning a child. Now, that's all fun and games if, like, it's all on the up and up, right? Like, if you're not a bad person, like, you should never be messaging a fucking child, right?
Right.
But, I mean, like, commenting, that's, people comment on YouTube. It's what YouTube's for. Right. But when you're commenting sick shit, sexual shit, lewd shit, tagging a kid in lewd shit, like, that's grooming, that's sexual harassment, and that's abuse of YouTube.
Yeah. So here, I'll share my screen because I pulled it up at the exact time.
Slab City News is looking a little chubby, but I think if he's got room, I'd be more than willing to feed him a knuckle sandwich.
Huh? He doesn't need that. He needs to go on a diet where he doesn't eat any bread.
He needs to go keto diet. Oh, am I supposed to be showing this?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Oh,
all right, let's zoom right in. Let's zoom right in.
Wait, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Do you, boo? You do you, boo.
Okay, boo.
So these are the tags that... See, look, these are all the times you mentioned. Slab City News mentioned someone in a post, but that's a child he's mentioning.
So look, this is the account, right? So that's the account. So
child's account. Yep.
This is the child's account. And then this is the child's notification list. So see how it's all things that are related to children?
Yep.
And then, so that's at the top. You can see it says all. Well, on the side where it says mentions, when he goes to click on that, you can see that Slab Shitty Poo David really did message a child. So
yep. Can we click that part?
Yep, he's going to click it right now.
Okay, yes. So Slab City News mentioned you in a post. Pork and worm. This is your disgusting parents. Good job, buddy. Pink like butt. Wow, so obviously sexual. Slab City News mentioned you in a post. Porky Worm, does your dad beat you? Grandmother, good job, buddy. Blah, blah. And then another one. So this is multiple. He reached out to this kid 4 times. Now, again, Porky Worm, this is your disgusting parents. Pink like button. Good, like. He is contacting a child. Porky Worm, Porky Worm, Porky Worm, Porky Worm. Like, bro, right. leave the fucking kids out of it. Like, it's one thing to make fun of someone's kid to a parent. Like, if I were to say to you, Natalie, that your kid is stupid looking, that's between us, right?
Right.
It'd be a whole nother thing if I were to go tag that kid and be like, you're stupid looking. That's like straight up like harassing someone's kid. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and then Denise is like, show proof that any of this is happening, y'all. So here's the proof, Nikki, you fucking hag.
Right. So now I'm actually going to his page again, Slab Shitty Poo, because I want to look and see if any of those tags that he put for Porky Worm are still up so that we can read them in full, which I'm sure Good Job Buddy has them screenshotted, whether or not they're still up. But I'm going to look because I want to read what they said. Here we go.
Shout out to Good Job Buddy. I think he should call himself Great Job Buddy after getting to know him a little better.
Oh, yeah, they are still up. I should pull them up. Hold on.
My grossness. Yeah, so this is that community. Now, like, they like to consider themselves all one big community with everybody, but really that's not how it is. They're in their own separate community over in, like, the fucking boonies of YouTube, where psychos, groomers, bums, fucking drug addicts all hang out.
Yeah, it's 11 days ago, so give me just a second because I'm scrolling back that far.
What's up? Good job, buddy.
Sup, GJB? Sup, everyone in chat? I haven't seen any comments. I'm sorry.
We should really change his name and start calling him Great Job, buddy.
Right? Because who wants just to do a good job?
Well, at first, I'm like, oh, he does a good job. But then I got to know him, and I'm like, wow, he does a great job. He's an artiste.
For sure. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again. Let's see. Present.
Speaking of art, when I look at Nikki's face, I'm reminded of, Picasso.
Yeah.
You know, he'd like draw a nose on the ear and like an eye down here and eye up here. That's what Nikki reminds me of, a Picasso painting. Oh, what's up, Homotin Hogrown? How's it going, bro? Came all the way here to show your support. That's great. Thanks, man.
Homotin's one of my biggest
Cute.
fans. He leaves comments on all my videos. Okay, so let's go through these. Oops, to Porky Worm.
I'm going to turn off my camera for a minute while we're doing this.
Too. Yeah, I did too. Okay, so first it's him adding an 8-year-old child saying, "Does your dad beat your grandmother?" You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up the definition of grooming.
Man.
Let's go ahead and pull up I'm going to pull it
So
up.
this is your disgusting parent. And then, like, so the video he posted was something like disgusting too. That had nothing to do with good job, buddy.
Right. So no, it was like a completely different set of people.
Yeah, he's like tagging them in disgusting sexual shit.
So let me read the definition of grooming. So grooming.
Katie did.
The practice of preparing or training someone for a particular purpose or activity. Example, Alan was expected to need a lot of grooming before he was ready to take over. So in this case, this is absolutely grooming a child to make them hate their parents for doing something to their grandmother.
Yeah, and why? They're trying to build a relationship with the child.
Exactly.
Yeah. So now so if Good Job Buddy were to piss off his kid, his kid's going to go and message the people that don't like the parent and vent to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's totally trying to groom a kid for further communications. Private communications, I'd like to mention. Oh, look, it's Azel. Azel, don't worry. We're going to get to you next, okay, queen?
Oh.
All right, honey bunny, sugar buns.
No, Azel, you're the hypocrite. All you ever want is specific people's approval, and you're willing to throw anybody under the bus for that. So,
we'll
get to him.
I
heard you're finally telling the truth about the status of your relationship. Is it because you were like scared I was going to say something? Because I never was. So.
Oh yeah, because Azel's sister, wife, cousin, whatever that lesbian woman he was living with was, she actually left him. And he's just drunk and belligerent, I guess, going through some rough times right now, right, Azel? It's okay, little buddy. We're here for you. Earth Cow, what's up? So, I mean, now that Azel's here, let's just get right to Azel, I say.
Wait, hold on. So let me just show the rest of these. So he's literally irrelevant. All he wants, the only reason he thinks he's important is because certain people suck his asshole. So it makes him feel like super high and mighty. So just leave him alone. So Porky Worm, this is your
wait. Can I interject real quick? So he's saying that I lack integrity and that blah, 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 blah. It's the same spiel he says about anyone that doesn't like him. It's like he's got it written down on a piece of paper and just recites it. You know what I mean?
He's morally higher than you. He's morally superior to you.
Oh, yeah.
So anyways, again, Porky Worm, this is your disgusting parents, GJB and his wife. Buckle up, Buttercup. And then I think there's one, here we go, another one. Porky Worm, good job, buddy. This is where your mother needs to be wimpsy and your wife, Eddie. Colin and Craig did nothing besides have sex with the wrong woman. You can't rape a slut. Talking about his wife like this to his 8-year-old child, and you're telling me that's not the definition of grooming?
It's funny, Azel's like, if y'all could affect me at all, then maybe you'd matter, but you can't. So sure, whine, losers. But it's funny, Azel, weren't like just 2 days ago you threatening to sue me? Weren't like
Azel,
4 days ago
it's
you
funny
threatening?
thing.
Weren't like 4 days ago you were threatening to find out where Natalie is? That's only a matter of time till you find out where she lives or where
Yeah,
her family
he was.
live.
He
So
was.
Azel, man, you better like come correct, son. Like, isn't there a library you'd feel more comfortable at? Maybe reading books to kids while you're dressed up as a woman? Like, I see normally you dress up as Peter Griffin, but what up with that? Why do you look so much like Peter Griffin? I'm Azel. Hey, Lois.
Azel, that's fine. That's your opinion of me. I have a way lower opinion of you, so that's fine.
Azel, you spelled
Oh, good.
despicable wrong, okay? And I guess Azel might be drunk. He might be drunk right now. He's kind of been on a bender ever since his wife, or, that girl he pretended was his wife left him, his sister, or whoever that was. But don't forget, they raised the kid together. Oh, I bet you did. I bet you groomed that kid quite well, didn't you?
I don't know if it's your internet or mine, but one of us is got a staticky sound. So do you want to go out and come back in? Because I think it's you, because I hear it and you don't.
How do I sound to everybody?
Okay, fine. It's gone now. Why do you gotta be like that?
Look, she's trying to ditch me on my own fucking channel. She's like, get out of here, you bitch. So yeah, Azel, it seems like we did matter to you because you're the one going around talking about us. We respond to you, and then you're like, y'all don't matter to me. But we do. And here's why. You made a 7-minute video about me, then deleted it. You've made You made multiple comments, multiple places about us, and then deleted them. You're here now. You've threatened me with legal action. I'm sorry.
I hear the static again.
Azel, close your ears. Azel. All right. So, Azel, remember when you said that if Good Job Buddy's son didn't like being contacted or harassed by Slab City News, what he could do? He could just block them? Oh, so why don't you take that advice? Just block me and you won't have to hear about it because you put yourself out there in a community of trolls. What did you think was going to happen? You remember saying that, Azel? You remember saying that? That's a direct Gazel quote. All right, I'm done. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, I don't have much to say to him. He's annoying. No, you unblocked me, so can you block me again? Go do your little pussy thing you do where you block everyone you don't like. Go do that.
It's so true. Azel's a little.
No, he unblocked me the other day. I'm like, why did he unblock me?
Exactly. He's the reason, like people like him are the reason there's now safe spaces for snowflakes because guys like Azel, who says he's a guy, doesn't act like a guy, probably doesn't know anything about being a man, because people like him are sensitive little snowflakes that need safe spaces. What up with that, Gazel?
I just think it's so funny. Let me give me the floor for just 2 minutes. I just think it's so funny because I didn't do anything to this motherfucker. This motherfucker was talking about me as soon as he possibly could, which was like the day all this was exposed about us in Dave's chat. He was talking shit about me. Couple days later, trying to be nice to me, saying he never talked shit about me. The guy is like up and down with shit. And I'm like, is this a normal, like, I'm so sick of your roller coaster of emotions Because you're so up and down with your shit, and it's weird.
Yeah, he's very
So
bipolar.
now I know that the reason that he was being nice to me was because I knew this information on him. And the reason I know that that's the only reason he was being nice to me is because he went and exposed the information about himself. And then he started talking shit and trying to say, like, trying to celebrate when I got doxxed. He's threatening to dox me in a chat the next day I get doxxed. This is after he exposed the personal information about himself that he didn't want me to expose, which I was never going to do because he's literally irrelevant. I was never going to tell anybody that. But he clearly was being nice to me for that purpose. So anyways, I'm done. Sorry. You're muted. You're muted.
So may I interject? All right. Let's not time anyone out in chat. Let's let everyone be here. Everyone's got a right to be here. So please, no timeouts, no blocks, no nothing. Nobody's blocked on this channel for a reason. So let's not time anyone out.
Oh.
But it's funny. So this Azel character. Now, you say he was scared of people finding out that his beard left him. So
I guess.
why is he so afraid? Like, he's outed homosexual. Why was he even playing house with a woman? Isn't that kind of a little twisted?
I don't know, and I didn't give a fuck if she was with him or not. Wasn't gonna tell anyone anything. You know what I mean? So it's so funny to know what a fucking snake he is. He's nothing but a snake. Going around threatening to dox me the next day I get doxed. Is that a coincidence?
Is my mic working better now?
No, it's still like all staticky. I think if you just leave and come back, you'll be fine. I really do.
Bitch, kick.
Hello. I'm eating this popcorn. Now I feel awkward. I'm reading the comments. Honestly, buds, what little respect that you had for him should have been out the window when you saw him threatening to dox me and then it happening and him throwing a party over it.
Well, then it's funny. It's funny. You got Azel, who's a gay man, going around talking shit about people with HIV or whatever. And it's like, dude, you're a gay dude. Like, you motherfuckers started that shit. And now you're like I just don't get it. All the like, oh, it's fucking anti-gay to be blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Like, way to fucking, way to be, Azel. I bet gay people even give you no respect. And how's my mic?
It's a little better. Will you please give EarthGal a wrench?
Yes, let me.
Because I had to
Are people
check.
getting timed out?
I had to check to see if that was even the real her.
Yeah, I'm slow on giving wrenches on this channel. Hold on, everyone will get a wrench. Give me 1 second. As moderator.
I'll talk while you do that. So, Buds, I know, I was just saying, but he actually did it on Slab City and Slab Shitty Poos. So, hi, Dopey. Hello to Buds. Hello to Ryder. Hi to everyone. Cheers, AB.
Yeah, I'm going to give Hell in a Handbasket a moderator so he can't get timed out. Azel, you're welcome back. What's up, AB? You're now a moderator?
He's not going to come back now because when you give him a wrench, it gives him nothing to cry over when he gets timed out.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Uh-huh. Well, he's got a wrench now, so if he's really that, Oops, I timed out Homoton Hogrown. That was an accident. I meant to give him a wrench. Yeah, I know. It was an accident, John.
You're shitty and slimy, too. Words are words.
See, Azel.
You're such a moral high ground, aren't you?
Yeah, when you're calling people shitty and slimy, there's a reason you can't even turn your camera on because you're so fucking greasy that everyone would see that you're like a greasy fucking slob living in his own filth, okay? So you can act all smart. Oh, I use words, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you're a fucking punk. You're a punk bitch. Keep running your mouth. Nobody's scared of you, Azel, or your legal threats. Sue me. Go ahead, sue me. You got money to sue people? I don't think so. I don't think you do. So, I mean, I'm calling your bluff. Next move is yours, you fucking groomer. You really don't care what I think about how you look? Be less gay? Okay.
That's kind of funny.
All right, Ryder, I won't wrench him. But yeah. You wish I was gay, Azel.
Homotin homegrown is the same as teak, I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I thought that person was Tyler. That ZCB.
You know the face of the city, bitch. That's why you're mad.
Okay, so now we've covered. Good job. We've covered Slab City news.
We haven't finished that.
All right, let's go back to Slab City news.
Okay.
So now we got Nikki in Slab City news. It's funny because I stopped giving him attention for like 3 days. I started posting only about Azel. And ever since then, I've been getting, every morning, I wake up and I see, you've been mentioned, you've been mentioned, you've been mentioned, you've been mentioned by Slab City News or Nikki. They're desperate to get the attention back onto them, which is weird because the attention they're getting is for grooming a kid.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, they're so desperate for attention, they'll groom a kid just to be called child groomers, just so people will go there and make fun of them. Like, they're desperate to be talked about.
No, seriously, though. They saw that you were, like, making these memes about Azel. They got super fucking jealous that the attention turned away. They are dying for your attention. They're so pissed that it got turned from Azel to you. She even, because I think Nikki is more like a king, and then he's more like a queen. So the king Nikki was like, which, by the way, like, why do they even play, like, fake royalty? It's so weird. But
Hey, Azel, did you pity Natalie for dating your bestie Jezzy, who was using her and abusing her and treating her like shit?
No.
So if you didn't pity her then, don't pity her now, because I ain't doing any of those things to her. None of them.
He's her simp, though.
I get my own weed. I don't need a girl to buy my weed for me. And if I did, I'd hit up my mom, not Natalie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, Mom, I'm out of weed.
Funny. You're so right. He's saying he pities me for dating you, but you've never taken $1 from me, okay? You've actually, like, paid for things for me. So what exactly is the I mean, help me understand. I'm so confused.
Yeah. So where was the pity then? I think that he just is a sorrowful individual, so sad and lonely that he'd come on YouTube just to get made fun of, just to feel alive, just for someone to talk to him and interact with him, because really, he's got nobody in real life. He's got nobody on YouTube. I mean, Azel, your only friends are like Junie and Tracy Moore. And even Tracy Moore doesn't like you. So, I mean...
It's so funny because the people who like are upset with the people who pretend to love Tracy, they even have shit to say behind her back. You know what I mean?
Azel, may I ask, what's so wrong with being associated with me? What have I done? I'm a pretty good fucking person. And I'm sorry that you feel otherwise, little buddy.
I have friends inside and outside of the community too, and so does Hamilton. And
no, he doesn't. He's lying. He doesn't have any friends. Look at him. He looks like Peter Griffin. Like, it's pretty bad when you're gay and you can't even get laid by other gay dudes because you're that ugly. And like, gay dudes have low standards, but even they wouldn't fuck Azel. That's why he had to be with that woman and raise that kid.
This is a pattern of Azel's. For example, he was in a fight with Salty and he was an asshole to Angie, and he still is an asshole to Angie till this day. Like
No.
when he sees couples on YouTube, I'm really not sure like what his issue is, why he tries to like fight with them and then like say things like those comments, which are obviously ways that you're trying to like make one person think like, oh, am I too good for this person? Like you're trying to like plant ideas like that in my head, like I would ever think something like that. But
Azel,
that's the
go
type
dye
of
your
shit-
hair, Peter Griffin. Tell me I'm 40 plus.
For real.
Do I look 40 plus, bitch?
This
I mean, I
is
do
what-
got some grades, but
No, you
at
don't.
least I don't look like you, Azel. At least I'm handsome enough that I can turn my camera on. At least I'm handsome enough that, like, women are attracted to me.
No, but
Imagine looking like you and having no chance with any woman on earth and having to be gay just so you can get your dick touched. Sad,
No,
bro.
but for real though, isn't that weird that he like treated Angie? I know Angie knows. Like if Angie was listening, she would agree that he's been such an asshole to her all because of Salty.
Fucking
You know?
Tracy Moore needs another smoke and snorting fucking oxys. Get in my car and smoke some oxys.
You're
Here's the
handsome
thing.
enough to get women and men. Well, Azel, as long as
is
I've
he.
known you,
So
you've been
is
single.
he.
Azel, as long as I've known you, you've been single. That's like 4+ years, buddy. So I guess you're in an awful dry spell. And I mean, just because you suck dudes off at a glory hole, I mean, if they could see what was on the other side, they'd probably be a little hesitant to put it through that hole. I'm just saying. That's
Wait,
why you
but-
never look through a glory hole, because you'll see Azel on the other side.
So he's saying that he's handsome enough to get both. So first of all, so am I. I'm not handsome. I mean, like I can get both. And then he is too. You know why? Because he can get me and you know AJ Genetics. AJ
Yeah, you offered
Genetics
to
like
suck my
wants
dick
my
every
boyfriend.
day.
So I guess we're all in that same boat. Now what? What's your next rebuttal? Trying to make this night all about you, aren't you, Azel?
Azel's just mad because I stole Jazzy from him. I stole Dave Gorman from him. I stole Natalie from him. I mean, damn, Azel, you're just taking L's all over the place, bro. Just L after L after L. And Azel, Natalie's beautiful.
Thanks, Azel. You're sweet.
And I mean, we could take a look at the woman, if that's even what she was, who was in your life, because we found images of her too, and your family, and all kinds of shit. So keep fucking with us, all right? All right. All
I
right.
don't know of anything he's talking about, by the way. I haven't found anything of yours, and I'm not looking.
I am, and I found it.
I'm not.
See, like maybe he is right. Maybe you shouldn't be associated with me because I'm a big bad wolf. Not only am I going bald, but I'm also a piece of shit.
It's okay. I think that big bad wolves are hot. So, what can I say?
There used to be hair all right there. Now there's no hair there.
I'm gonna time out Homoton, and you're not gonna tell me no.
Oh, well, there's a reason he doesn't have a wrench. If he bothers anyone, time him out. I don't care.
Yeah, I
Just,
don't like when he's.
Just don't time out Azel because it's fun to bat him around like a rat.
Azel's got a wrench.
Dead rat.
For all we know, Homoton is Azel.
Well, he does go that way.
True. He is
He
a
does
Homoton.
swing that way. And he is like in love with me. I mean, why do you think it hurts him so much when I put up those memes about him? Like he's hurt. It's like, Hamilton, I thought we were friends. I was going to unblock you, but now I'm just going to block you again because you lack integrity and you are despicable.
Hi, Cinnamon.
What up, Cinnamon?
Wait, so
I
okay,
can
hold on.
decorate.
I want to tell the chat something. So earlier, I told Hamilton that what are you doing? I told him that my friend was like, is he Chaldean about Hamilton?
See,
But
I've been
friend-
getting this my
friend
whole
calls
life.
him Chaldean. She's like, is he Chaldean? She literally thought he was Chaldean. And I'm like, no, he's white. Doesn't he look white?
Well, you know, unless you get like this kind of angle view where you can see like my eyes are blue, But hey, I'm not normally this pale. I used to be a roofer, and I've been getting that my whole life. Like, hey man, are you like Armenian or something, or like
Yeah.
Croatian? Like what? Croatian?
I'm
Are
like,
you
no.
Yugoslavian? I'm like, Yugoslavia ain't even a country. Anyway, but I used to hang out with all like, very urban crowd. So they always just assumed I was like something,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like almost completely white, a quarter
know.
Italian.
I'm like, he looks white. Like, stop it. So
It's
anyway,
the
something
beard.
else.
Like when I was younger, it was even darker. I had the dark beard. Fuck, I used to let my unibrow grow in. I was not all right. Listen, I was not handsome until I hit my 30s. Before then, I was fucked, man. Like no style, unibrow, fucking on and off drugs. Speaking of on and off drugs, though, I wonder if Azel has been able to remain sober since the loss of his live-in partner.
Clearly not. He
No, I
said
think
in the
he's
comments
drinking.
he was belligerent,
Yeah, I think he's drinking again.
and I agree.
Yeah.
Wait, so there is something else I want to say about Slab Shitty Poo. So
Ooh.
he's for about 6 months been accusing you of being a name that everybody knows that you're not, because there's proof you're not that name. So prove he is that
Oh
name.
yeah, honestly, that's old news, man. We all learned that 2 years ago. I made a video putting up my goddamn ID, James Richard Cole.
Right.
So and like, why would I? Eric, if I was gonna lie about my name, why would I tell people my name is Jimmy Dick Cole?
Right.
Like, that's not something you lie about. That's, if anything, I should have told people my name was like Max Power Incredible or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So he's been since like literally October, November, December-ish. He's been saying like that's you. All for Jezzy, somebody that like she can't even stand any of those people, and they're doing this for her. But then now I think they're doing it for their own attention, to be honest. But anyways,
well, you know what it is? They're just lazy, and they can't find anything on me that I'm ashamed of. So they're just like looking up someone with a similar name as me from a similar place as me, and they're like, "Oh, that's him." But I mean, I could do that to any one of them. Like, I'm sure, you know how many David Nags there probably are in Michigan? Probably quite a few. I'm guessing Nags is a pretty common name.
Yeah, so they've been accusing you of being this name that you're not, just so that they could pin false allegations on you since last year.
No, I'm about as much of that guy, J. Cole, as I am the artist fucking J. Cole. Crooked smile, wicked style.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? James Cole is like the Steve Smith or John Smith. It's a very common name. Like, dude, I went to school, literally, in my grade, there was another person with the same fucking first and last name as me. So.
Right. So they're trying to pin a name on you, to pin false allegations on you. They've been doing it for months. We've never threatened a lawsuit or defamation or anything like that. The second I show that this dude is truly a groomer with evidence, they threatened to call my school and threatened to take us to court for defamation. Like, you're cop calling snitches, and also the law is going to laugh at you. So,
and it's funny, speaking of them being snitches, so earlier today you shared a post of Nikki's, and I left a comment on it thinking it would be a comment on your post, but it must have went on a comment on her post, and she reported it, and I got a community guidelines fucking bullying and harassment warning because of a comment I left. So they're reporting comments, they're reporting channels, reporting content, they're going to the police, they're fucking going to lawyers. Like, bro, they are so desperate not to be called out for what they really are and to stop people from like realizing the truth about them. They're literally trying to like censor us as hard as they can to stop people from hearing the truth.
Yeah, and so So my question is like, you are literally doing everything under false pretenses and under the false name Michael, whatever. You're doing all that. But then when I do it and I have actual evidence of you reaching out to a child and grooming them, you're going to threaten me. Like you can dish it, but you can't take it, especially when it's true.
Yep.
Is that the
And then
problem?
she's like, Nikki's the worst. Okay, so Nikki's like one of the biggest bitches on YouTube. She'll talk a big game, but when anyone comes at her, she's the biggest fucking tattletale bitch, man. I don't know if I said what's up to Cinnamon Triple Hot. What's up, Cinnamon Triple Hot and Dopey Tripod? Anyone else I may have missed? What's up? Thank you for joining us here at Best Glizzy, home of pure entertainment and also great hot dogs. That's all I had to say.
Sorry. Oh, I had to shut the window because it was getting hot. Like I thought I was gonna start sweating.
That's funny. Shut the window because it's getting hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that problem in Canada.
I can't believe the lighting sucks so bad in here without
My computer might die. I'm looking for something, but I don't know where it is. And it died. Oh, found it.
the charger.
Yeah, I have I had it on another table.
Hmm.
Let me just assemble it.
Okay, I have to do something.
Oh, she's doing something. I wonder if it's going to be her hair or nails, because she likes doing those. Okay. What's up, Jenkum? Did I call you Jemkin? What's up, Jenkum?
You hear a buzzing sound?
I'm all out of breath now. I'm running around. I'm going to turn off my camera for a second. God damn it, is that buzzing sound back?
I don't
I don't know.
If he does, then you should leave and come back. Because it fixes it. And I don't know why you don't just do it. He's stubborn, y'all. So is my dad. My dad and Hamilton are stubborn.
Yeah,
Hey,
y'all,
James,
he's so stubborn, y'all. Hey,
oh
it's
no,
Nikki,
she doesn't
y'all.
actually hear a buzzing.
Well, is it better now? Because I've taken it out of this extender port and put it directly into the laptop. Isn't it funny how I call them laptops?
Turns out Earthbow was just being silly. She's a dork. She was joking with me and I took it serious. Sorry.
Oops, didn't I give Jenkum a mod? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, it seems like that whole community, the 32, like, it's really imploding. And I feel like it begun even before Stella's death. I think it begun even before I started talking shit about them.
Yeah. I think it's just, like, pretty sad that old bitches and things should, like...
Well, that's a really good thought you just had.
old
You know what's
bitches-
cool? So earlier today, I had 2 quail eggs hatch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're absolutely adorable. You want to see one?
Yep.
Come here, little Tweety. Oh, they can like barely stand.
You should full screen yourself. Aww.
Little Tweety. Look how yellow he is, too.
They're so cute. I
I'm
love
putting
it.
him back in. Take it cold. And then there's this one. He's a little bit bigger than the other one. Might be a jumbo.
so cute. Oh.
He's like, what's going on? So they're just currently being dried off. They're still in the incubator. And they'll be going in with the others at some point. Or actually in with their own little, like, separate. But yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So, let's see.
So thank you, Natalie, and your boobs for being on panel.
Welcome. Where are you?
I'm having a cigarette. Plus, I'm out of breath for some reason. When I get out of breath, I start sweating. When I start sweating, I get anxious. Then I start acting like Azel, and I'm like, I need to turn my camera off, sister.
You're funny.
Yeah, that's funny. I should just switch my name to Azel on this StreamYard thing and just do like an Azel impression this whole time.
For real.
You know what's funny, Azel? So you're an easy target, right?
That's hilarious.
Azel's an easy target. He's absolutely ridiculous. He was a Mormon, okay? So there's endless Mormon jokes I can tell about him. Then he's like effeminate, and I could just call him a twink, and it'll probably upset him. But you know what's funny, though? He's not a twink. He's more of a twonk. That's like a chubby twink.
Yeah.
A twonk. A twonk. TWONK.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
That's a twonk. That means a chubby twink.
Oh, okay.
What's up,
Hey,
crazy?
that's Angie in the chat. Sorry, were you saying something? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. That's Angie in the chat. That's the one that I was saying he like used to kind of pick on because he was fighting with Salty. So he would pick on her. And I feel like that's what and then he says those like really weird things to like try to like make the girl think things. He's like, you know, what did he say up here? He's like, maybe one day your boyfriend will obsess about you the way he obsesses about me. Like, what? He used to say shit like that, I feel like, to Angie.
And I feel like, the guy literally just threatened to, like, find you or find your family. So if I wasn't making fun of him, that would kind of make me a dick, right? Like, maybe he doesn't understand masculinity because he doesn't have any, but men defend their females. That's how it works. That's kind of one of our roles as a man, Azel. You would understand that if your father accepted you. But your father kicked you out at what, 13 when he found you sucking off your uncle? So, I mean, and he's still a Mormon, everyone. He's just no longer with the tribe because they kicked him out for sucking off his uncle. This is a true story. I dug up facts on him.
They've already found Hamilton. So what? Nobody gives a fuck. And why do you like to like threaten people about like why do you love to threaten people with getting doxxed? Like you're
and
so
honestly,
weird.
like anything you do to a woman, like like she could just call the 5-0. If a woman ever feels afraid of something someone's doing, they can go to the 5-0 and have that person arrested faster than you can say twonk. All right, so like you can harass me, threaten me, dox me. I don't give a fuck. You don't scare me. But I mean, you live in the same country with her, Azel, so you should probably just, as a not stupid person, not make threats, right?
It's a threat. It's not a warning. It's a threat. You're dumb.
Yeah, it's a threat. Exactly, Ryder. They're just dumb. Everything about them is dumb. They're like that special ed class. Azel, how does it make you feel that you and Junie are the smartest people in special ed?
So, Angie, I just want to say, like, I feel like I kind of get that because, yeah, there's some people that, like, I've had personal issues with, but otherwise, most of the people have had issues with me because I left Jesse and got with Hamilton. So I didn't literally do anything to these people or impact their lives at all. That's what's so funny.
They hate us because they ain't us. Like, I mean, would you want to be Azel, all gay and Mormon, all fat and bespeckled? Like, I don't know. Like, he looks like if Dave Gorman shaved his beard.
I know.
No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to fat bearded gentlemen. I'm becoming one myself. It's true. But for real though, that's what they do. They go after people that aren't really out there defending themselves, or you know what I mean? They go after the good people to try to hurt other people. Right?
You know what's funny? Is now King Nikki has posted a picture of what she's trying to say is my house, which is so funny because I pulled that house up because I wanted to look at what they're looking at, the address that was posted in that whatever, and it says it was sold in September. So, and also it has all the public information of who sold it, like all the names. So go ahead, have at it. It doesn't say my name on it anywhere. So you're getting to know the wrong person, dumb fuck.
So Azel's like, I'm 220, 6'4", I'm hardly fat. I mean, prove that shit, bitch. Go get a scale. Go stand on it right now. Prove you're 220. Because the photos I see of you, you're like 300 pounds. Easy. All day, 300. So keep lying that you're 220. You fucking twonk.
You're not a linebacker, Angie. Fuck them. It's fucked up.
You know, it's so funny how, now if you point out and be like, oh, that dude's like a linebacker, a dude would take that as like, oh, yeah, you think so? Sure, I like that. That's a compliment. You know? But you call a woman that, they're like, fuck you, buddy. Azel, I mean, you're the one making statements that are untrue. So instead of say it, I mean, show it, because I think you're a liar. Go stand on a fucking scale right now, you fucking bitch. You're easily 300. Easily. And you're not even 6'4". You're probably barely 6 foot. Just pretend you're 6'4". Has anyone ever met Azel in real life?
I
doubt it. What?
I have not.
Exactly. So he can say he's 7 feet tall, 120 pounds. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Imagine feeling so insecure that you have to give your weight and height in chat. This ain't a gay dating site, Azel. No one wants to know your age, weight, and height. Okay, buddy? This ain't Grindr. Fucking weirdo.
It's so funny.
It's fucking weird is what it is. Motherfucker's acting like this is Grindr, giving us his fucking dating profile and shit.
Damn, that house they think is mine was sold for $480,000.
What was?
The house they're trying to say is mine that they're posting the address of, which now looks like they're posting pictures of that area and stuff.
Well, it doesn't matter. Soon enough, you're going to be living here with me.
I know.
And then what?
No, but
what are they going to do? Yeah, come to my house. I'll bash your brains in with a fucking hammer like you're a goddamn zombie.
It's all public record, when it was sold and the names and stuff, which is why it's so weird that they are using it. They look dumb.
If you're fine with yourself, regardless of my ridicule, you know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of that and show it if you ever try to sue me. Because here you are admitting that you're not hurt, that my actions don't bother you, and you're fine with yourself. So how are you going to sue me then, Helena?
There's some nice houses for sale in this area that I'm looking at.
Here, let me look to see what you're talking about. What's his name? Oh yeah, Slab City News. Is he posting shit?
No, it's her, but he posted the address and I had saved it. So then when she had posted that picture just now, I know it's that address because I looked that address up that they were saying was mine.
Oh, the getting to know you shit?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the pictures they put on themselves. Yo, what the actual fuck is going on with Slab City News and Nikki? Like, this gay dude and his mom have no chill at all. I swear to God. They're like the biggest catfishes on YouTube. What the fuck is up with that? Oh my God. Like, imagine that. Like, here's a picture of me. Oh, I don't even know. I can't even explain it.
I don't know. I just think it's so funny. Like, how hard they're going. Like, they're so mad because I exposed him for being a groomer. I don't get
exactly. It. Like, all we did was shine a light on an action they did. That's it. We didn't do anything. They did something, and we're just telling people about it. So what's their problem with us?
All I did was break up with one partner, get with a new one, and then like expose him for being a groomer. All things that they have no like right to care about. Like, I don't get it.
Fancy that. Azel's butthole has fucking, I don't know, been entered more times than the southern border of America.
But Azel, I bet
entered by more Mexicans than the southern border of America. Oh my God, see, these jokes just write themselves. Here, let me tell this again. Azel, your butt has been entered by more Mexicans than the American southern border. Bitch.
I'm not disloyal because I decide to break up with someone. I'm sorry you're the type of person who thinks that once you're in a relationship, you're stuck with that person for life. I don't feel that way. I feel that
you know that they're a gang, Natalie, and you weren't just dating Jazzy. You were dating one of the leaders of the 32.
I know.
Like, didn't you know that?
I was dating a gang leader, and now look at what the gang is trying to do to me.
Yeah, exactly.
I never thought of it like that.
And I mean, this isn't my first go around with these pathetic YouTube gangs. I took down the Michiganja Misfits. I'm currently helping take down the 32. There was more. Sure. I just can't fucking remember, honestly.
Yeah, it shouldn't have involved you. And it all started because you decided to go into John's comments and write the novel that I posted that you wrote that tried to throw me under the bus because you're a simp for Jazzy and that's all you'll ever be.
Yeah, he lied about you in that post. And then when you called him out for it, and then when you called him out for lying about you, he's like, wow, why are you coming at me all like that, girl? And then he blocked you, remember? That's how long ago he blocked you. Like, what a pussy ass bitch.
Yeah, and you said a lot of things about me. So what, am I supposed to stop either of you?
Azel, what I'm doing is trolling you. If you can't handle trolling, I mean, you can block me and go away. You don't have to listen to it. It's your choice to listen to it. Right? So what am I doing wrong to you, Azel? And also, the things I've said about you are all fucking pretty much, like, spot on. What did I say about you that was untrue?
I mean, he always involves me whenever he fights with you, and I'm just supposed to ignore that. Like I said, Angie understands. Angie's the only person who probably gets this. Because it's like such a weird, like trying to manipulate mindfuck kind of thing, and I don't like it.
Dude, I think the 32 are like, I'm honestly believing that the 32 is some weird, sick pedophile ring. I have no, that's a hypothesis, but in my opinion, the 32 is a pedophile ring.
That's gross. I hope not.
Yeah, it is gross. And that's not slander. That's just opinion.
Because is the 32 even a real thing?
And it's funny, I didn't do anything to Azel until he started talking shit about you and lying to you and lying about you and, acting like a bitch to you. Although, to be honest, I've never liked Azel and I've never been nice to him, ever. And you can go back and look. I've always talked shit about Azel. Anytime I was ever at Jezzy's, it was to talk shit about Azel. Like 100%.
Yeah, I'm like...
He's a fucking Mormon. How weird is that? Imagine being Mormon.
Well, like when you and I first started talking and like we're public and all that, I used to tell you like I didn't want to fight with him and stuff, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So
I knew he was going to come out swinging for Jezzy, though.
Yeah, I didn't realize what a simp he is for Jezzy. It's so gross. You
know what's funny? Their little social circle went to shit. Like, you had Dave talking shit about Azel, Azel fucking talking shit about Jezzy, Jezzy talking shit about whoever, that person talking, and it was just like they all just crumbled.
So, yeah. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird how people like can dish it but can't take it. That's what's so crazy to me about everybody around here. They can dish it, but when we give it back, it's such a problem. Like,
damn, that's a nice. Are they trying to say that's like your house or something?
Yeah.
Well, if that's your house, that's a fucking nice ass house.
Well, yeah, it was sold for $480,000. It said. That's a nice ass house. And plus, you know why they're so dumb? That house like doesn't even have the right color cabinets. Because my cabinets, they've seen them. You know what I mean? Because
Wait, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on.
Oh no, I pulled up the address on Google.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at the pictures of the address.
Wow, they're just so desperate for attention, right? Like, I wasn't even going to go live and talk about them today. They've been quiet, I figured,
No.
I was going to talk shit all about Azel, and there's other people, too, that we haven't gotten to yet. Like, we would like to address Silverback Nation and AJ Genetics at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But this whole Azel thing is kind of like stealing the show right now.
I'm sure he loves stealing the show.
Oh, yeah. He loves the attention. He doesn't get attention like this over on his channel.
Right.
But yeah, there was some other crazy shit that happened today. AJ Genetics and Silverback Nation are fighting with each other again over some guy, Big Bob.
Oh, yeah. So wait, did that guy like pretend that he was going to have Gigi move in or something?
So yeah, he told that Silverback Nation guy that he's got a job for him to come move to like Colorado, and he's got a job for him making like $40 an hour. He was just fucking fronting, right? Everyone knew this. And Gigi was like all gung-ho, like, I'm gonna go get this job. Right? And then it blew up in Gigi's face. now Big Bob and KJ Genetics are like laughing their asses off. And then something that I didn't I didn't appreciate happened today. I was watching Silverback Nation and they were talking shit about AJ, but then they used some horrible words that I don't condone using. I don't appreciate that type of language. They were calling AJ the N-word. And I just like to stand up and say that I think that shit is wrong. AJ's a lot of things, but no one deserves to be getting called that.
Mm-mm.
So I'm taking a public stance against the use of the N-word because words hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Azel. He's been hurt over words for like almost a year now. It's like we're getting pretty close. Like what, 7 months? 6 months? 7 months?
Around there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so my thing is, I want to know Big Bob's side. I want to know or Super Bob or whatever his name is. I want to know a couple things. So first thing I want to know is, did he always plan this, or was he actually going to let him come at first, and did something happen? Like,
I'm thinking, I don't know what happened between them or what caused this like falling out, but I don't think there was ever a job meant for Gigi in Colorado. I think he was just fronting. You know, motherfuckers do that, especially guys named Big Bob. You don't think he's going to tell you big lies?
Yeah. So the other thing I want to know is, was AJ in on it?
No, probably not.
Like, did Bob and AJ team up?
I don't think so. From what I deduced, Big Bob's just over at AJ's laughing at Gigi because him and Gigi had a fight. Big Bob and Gigi had a fight. So now Big Bob ran to AJ's to be like, yeah, Gigi's an idiot, man, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I've always said that Gigi, I think, is not the nicest person.
Mm-hmm.
That he is of ill repute and not a classy individual. And, I mean, I don't think AJ is either.
I could tell that Gigi's wife was really mad. Do you think she was mad because she thought that it was a real job too?
She was happy to be getting that fat slob out of the house. Like, let's be honest. She was hoping to get him out for the summer so she didn't have to fucking wash him, fucking deal with his stank around the house. You know, those big guys are getting feelings around summertime.
I'm sure she wanted some income. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some income, cash flow. That's probably why she was excited.
Well, apparently AJ's got a job now, so maybe he decided to hire AJ instead.
Wait, AJ's got a job?
Yeah, a couple days ago he did a stream. Now this is AJ Genetics, not knows AJ. You know,
yeah,
AJ and Donna.
Yeah,
Which we can talk about them too in a little bit. We'll get to that because there's news with them too.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what were we talking about again?
Just go ahead and talk about AJ.
No. So AJ Genetics apparently got a job. Good for him. He should.
Should have a long time ago.
I feel like, hey, if there's a job to be had, then like have it, you know, because like not everyone can have a job. So if your area and is like blessed enough to have jobs available, shit, may as well do something.
Right.
Because honestly, like, especially if you got like, because a lot of people that smoke weed or, you know, around my age, like we all got our own issues, right? So it's hard kind of to hold down a job. But if you just work, like give them like hours, like be like, or give them like a schedule. So you're like, I'll work these days. Then it's easy because you're only there for like so many days a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Big White.
What's up, Big White and Nene? I would like to point out that I did not appreciate Neo's use of the N-word today multiple times.
Gigi uses it too, and I don't approve of that either.
Yeah, I don't approve of anyone using it unless you're a fucking hip-hop artist. And really, I don't appreciate that either. But there's nothing I can fucking do about it. So, I mean, see, this is what I don't understand. Why be racist when we're all one race? We're all human. The human race. That's what race is. The human race. You wouldn't see a yellow bird and be like, "That's a banana," right? All birds are birds. Anything that flies in the sky is a fucking bird, and you wouldn't classify them as different animals. So why would you wouldn't be like, "That yellow bird's a banana." So why are skin colors amongst humans any different? Like, there's one race, the human race, and we come in many colors. You know why? Because humans need options. We're a colorful fucking squad, you know? Not everyone wants to wear the same outfit. Imagine how boring that would be. Right?
Yeah.
See, I'm not actually a white devil. Like AJ Genetics would have you believe. So yeah, Donna and AJ Adventures. Let's get to them. So they've moved from the house they were renting to own, allegedly. Dude, I didn't know there was such a thing as renting to own a house. I don't think they do that here. Never ever heard of rent. I heard of renting to own a couch or a dining table and chairs.
I feel like the only way that you could ever rent to own would be if you were paying your rent, but you were also paying a separate bank account, for saving to buy the house. Mm-hmm. And you had some type of an agreement, because you can't just pay your rent and then be like, I'm going to own this house one day. You know what I mean? You have to buy the house, separate from paying your rent. So that's weird. I could never see that being a thing unless you, knew the owner and you had, some type of an agreement with them. I don't know.
But hey, Big White and Nene, I think you got to kind of understand Neil's not really all there. When he gets mad, he goes crazy. Right? So, he's obviously responsible, and it was shitty for him to use that language. But, I don't know,
My God.
I wouldn't let it hurt you, is all I'm saying. Just think, he was really upset. And honestly, it's not worth. Well, hey, you know what? I'm just going to shut up because this is not my place to speak on.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm just saying, though, I don't know.
Neo's admitted that, so I don't know.
And I truly don't think Neo's a racist, because if a hot black chick was like, "Fuck me," he'd be like, "Yes, ma'am." You know what I mean? If Nicki Minaj walked up and was like, "Lick my asshole from 9 to 5," he'd be like, "Yes, ma'am."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So AJ's Adventures, what about him?
So yeah, they've moved from their rent to own in I don't know, Carolina or wherever the fuck they were. And now they're back in Post Malone, New York.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Living with the mother. The mom's sick. The Donna's sick. And AJ's now the big man of the house. Got to support them all. So he took on a job at a greenhouse. Yeah. He's watering plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's all he's qualified to do at the greenhouse. They don't want him actually touching things.
Yeah, he kind of did admit that he's living with his mom.
Yep. And he's going to be starting his tree business back up soon because he's got all this tree cutting equipment, allegedly.
Yeah.
It's funny. He's never, how come no one's ever seen him up in a tree? I don't know. Uh, like, I don't even cut trees, and there's pictures of me up in trees, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to climb trees.
And smoke them.
Yep. And eat bananas. Shit, do you think I might be part monkey? I'm pretty hairy. I like to climb trees, and I love bananas.
You might be.
I bet you if they ever find Bigfoot and they do DNA tests, they're going to find out I'm related to him somehow. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I had a tree house, but there was no tree. And after like 2 years of having it, my dad did all this work to build it. After like 2 years of having it, I was too big to fit through the door into it.
No way.
Swear to God, I was a fat kid.
You're fat or tall?
Oh yeah, well no, when I was a little kid, I was fat. I
Oh.
was literally too fat for the door.
Hmm.
And then I'm using the swings on this. It was like a treehouse set with swings and shit. No tree, obviously. I don't know. So I'm using the swings. All of a sudden, the whole thing just lifts on one side, fucking falls over. The whole thing, like, boom! Almost killed me, too.
No.
Yeah,
How
I like
did you get
just
in it?
missed getting crushed by a treehouse.
Yeah, I don't think a treehouse is safe.
It is if you got a tree to attach it to. If you just put up a treehouse and a set of swings with no anchor that is a tree, then the shit might flop over, especially if you got a heavy set kid. Which I happen to be.
You're too much.
I'm not even kidding. I'm like the same waist size that I was when I was like 8 years old.
This thing keeps getting fucking stuck. Do you have any vape pens left?
Yep.
Okay.
You know, if it gets stuck, sometimes you need to like just clean it out a little. You can take it and run it under some like really hot water, or you can even like get a little like pin and stick it in there and just dig around. You'll find the clog and you'll be able to loosen it. So I wasn't always a chubby kid. I used to be a skinny kid, but then I got chubby. Like when I was a toddler, I was skinny and cute. I was like a premature baby, tiny little kid. But then I start getting really fat, eating like a bag of chips every day. And I'm not talking like those kid-sized bag of chips. I'd be eating like a full-size bag of ketchup chips every day.
Ketchup chips?
Yeah, my
Is that
fingers.
why you're sick of
My
them?
fingers and mouth would turn red from ketchup chips.
Is that why you're sick of them?
Yeah, I don't fucking touch those things at all. I don't even like the smell of them. To be fair, though, I'd still fuck with them, but the brand I liked no longer makes them. And then the ones that do, it's not the same. They like don't taste like ketchup.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And also, now that I'm an adult, I can use as much ketchup as I want on things. So I just, instead of ketchup chips, I just put ketchup on everything.
yeah, well, the ones that I got from the airport were pretty good.
You like them?
Mm-hmm. They were Lay's brand. They were good.
You know what's funny? So there was me and 2 other fat kids in my class when I was that young. And I still remember them, their names and everything. I'm not going to dox their names, but
Right.
yeah, I still remember them. I remember going over to the one kid's house when Mortal Kombat first came out. And we're all like, yeah, fucking Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Neo? Neo, I think this would be a good opportunity. Now, this is just my opinion, but I think now would be like a kind of good opportunity to like apologize to Nini. But that's up to you guys, and I don't even know if she's ready to accept an apology. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, I'm gonna try to stay out of it.
Mm-hmm. Good idea.
Hey, how come I can't see your tits anymore? Look at that. You turn your camera off, views go down. Camera's off, down go the views.
You turned yours off.
Yeah, but I'm ugly. Like, I turned mine on
Can
to
you
the
turn yours
detriment
on,
of the
please?
channel. Yeah, but when I turn the camera on, it's like to the detriment of everyone around me.
Not really.
Yeah, I'm super I'm without honor or integrity, if you ask Azel.
Who gives a fuck what he thinks?
So do you think AJ's Adventures is now living with his mom? Because that's what it kind of sounded like. And when he showed himself in that room, it looked like he was in his like childhood bedroom. Like there were posters up on the wall and shit.
Yeah, I do think that he was in his childhood bedroom. I do. Do you?
So recently you got to try a brand of pop called Tahiti Treat or
Mhm.
Tahitian Treat. What do you think?
It was really good. It tasted like a fruit punch mixed with Fresca and
It's a red
not
pop.
as sweet. Yeah, so it's carbonated fruit punch.
Yeah, it's red pop.
Right, it was really good.
It's great.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope that other people try that brand so much that it becomes popular again. And maybe we'll start getting it in Canada again.
Has anybody tried it before? Let us know.
Yeah, I tried to order a case and I'm looking at it's going to be like $70 for a 12 pack. So I'm good.
I'll have to bring you some.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because it's going to cost you money if you have to put that in your luggage. Oh, I think they might be dry now. Oh, yeah, they're dried out. Oh, watch your heads. I got to end the stream. I got to deal with my birds.
Okay, I love you.
Aww.
Bye.
Love you. Bye. What a weird, awkward way to say bye on a stream to each other. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining us today. I'll see you all again hopefully soon at Hamilton Homegrown. But until then, I'll be found on this channel, Best Glizzy. If you could tell people, that would be great. So, yeah. That's all for now. Go away. Bye. Bye. Bye, Nini. Bye, Earth Gal. Oh, look at that. Don't even get a break. Natalie's already calling me. So remember, only you can prevent forest fires by smoking all the trees.